So you can see here, the explosion was so hot, it's melted the wheel. What have you found, mate?
Yeah, this hole right here is most likely caused by a round that was still in the barrel and ignited while ammo cook-off took place in the turret. So the heat ignited around while the tank was already burning and blasted into this.
You see the boot there as well.
Yeah.
Trying to get in this little crate at the back, see what's in there. That's why you always invite a plumber to come with you.
What are you doing?
Opening up a crate.
Fixing.
Where is it?
It's just in the engine box, you know there's nothing in there.
Ah, we'll leave it then.
That's the engine, that's just something for the engine. There's not going to be any storage. There's not going to be any storage.
Ah.
Just something for the engine.
Getting it open.
Yeah, it's just an engine compartment.
Be interesting to see what's in there. There we go.
Should be able to lift that up.
Yeah.
Send the torch in there, see what's in there.
Clover, you got your torch on you? Hold that. So we've had a look in there, but it looks like it's just an empty box. Oh, no trophy today.
No trophy there. We've got a
So we're Vans Without Borders, a humanitarian group of lads who decided to jump in transit vans and come here to Ukraine to deliver vital aid to those in need. So I'm Jack, and this is Fenton. We've got Justin, we've got Darren, we've got Henry, we've got Paul, we've got Steve, we've got Ryan, we've got international, we've got Johnny from America.
Hello.
And we've got Chris from Germany.
Guten Tag.
So we've just tried to drive up to Chernihiv via the motorway, which obviously is a lot more smoother than the country back roads, but it looks like we're going to have to go back to the country roads because we just got this far and there's no longer a motorway. Looks like it's been bombed or something. Yeah, you can see it's been bombed because you can see the burnt remains down there. And just a missile, great. No bridge and a missile. Back onto the bumpy roads. So we picked up this guy. We're actually coming back from Dnipro to Kiev, and we're driving through a checkpoint, and they said we've got a soldier who's just coming home to Kiev for one day off the front line. His ride cancelled on him, so we decided to take him instead. He's coming back to see his wife before heading back out there. He works in the Ukrainian artillery, and yeah, it's, no days off. This is just meant to be an easy drive, but again, it is still quite easy. But it's nice to be able to still help even on the day off. So you can see here, it's a Ukrainian vehicle that's being blown up because it's got their camo pattern on it. Looks like some sort of transport vehicle. See here where bridge is blown up. They're not very quick at building new roads here, we've noticed. In Britain, they'd still be trying to sort planning and health and safety, where they'd sort of get on with it here. So we're here enjoying our evening in Dnipro as a bit of a day off after a week at the front, and the sirens have just gone off here, and all the bars have done is they've just turned their music up.
I haven't got on my phone now.
Good fun, good fun.
Everyone knows why.
So you can see here how this tank's tried to devastate the area, but they managed to get it. Hat.
What's a hat? It suit me?
Yeah, I reckon so, mate. London Fashion Week. What's that you got there? Jacket. Oh. Jacket here. No, I'm alright, mate.
Is that bones? Yeah, it's bones, there. A lot of bones in this one. That one, don't it?
Yeah. So thank you very much to MyCat Group who sponsored this aid coming up to Chernihiv today. MyCat Group's a veteran-owned property company that specialises in social housing. So thank you very much, guys. Because of you, we're able to feed an estimated 200 very hungry people up in Chernihiv. So thanks very much.
Thank you.
No worries, mate. How many people? 4 people. So we've just supplied a children's home here in Chernihiv that supports people who are from newborns to 90-year-old elderly people, and it's in Chernihiv, which is very, very close to the Russian border, like 20 kilometers. And we went in, gave them some crutches, adult nappies, a lot of medical kit, and sat down for a coffee with the director, and it was just heartbreaking to hear their war experience, where they had over 100 people in a bunker under the facility. They had 2 hours warning of the invasion, so they went straight down to the bunker. They didn't have electricity. They had a diesel generator, 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening to support those people. They had to cook food on an open fire, and they were saying as the Russians were in Chernihiv, they went around indiscriminately shooting people with any form of military or pro-Ukrainian tattoo. They executed elderly people for no apparent reason. They bombed civilians indiscriminately and completely targeted civilian areas. And they were saying it was just depressing for them to then see the media, the Russian media, say it was all fake and made up. And they said they know it's not fake, they know it's not made up, because it's their friends who have died. They know the people who have died, and it's just the look in these people's faces where it's just complete trauma. And they're doing a fantastic job. They kept this facility up and running. It's a lovely facility. They've got electricity again. They're starting to get more support from around the world. But yeah, it's just depressing really, but it's good to see them back on their feet. So we've all been bitten to pieces out here. We just found out how the locals stop mosquitoes biting them. Little wood burner burning leaves and straw. I wish we had one in the van. It's 9:30 at night and people have still come out for food. So we've successfully given out about £2,000 worth of food here in Chernihiv. We did manage to give everyone something, which is great. Unfortunately, we had to slim down to 1 tin a person, and it's heartbreaking having to give that order. It's heartbreaking having to then dish out the tins to people. If people want more, they can see there's more food, but when you've got a queue of 60 people and you've got 60 tins left, it's either give 3 tins to one person and someone goes hungry, or give 1 tin to everyone. So I think we made the right decision. Everyone at least had something. It may have not been the amount they wanted, but unfortunately that's the reality of it. No one comes to Chernihiv. Humanitarian vehicles don't come, the shops aren't open, there's no chance for us to just drive to another shop and resupply. Unfortunately, it's the reality of war. These people have lost everything. They've had their houses bombed, they're farmers, so normally they keep their food in their basements. Not there anymore. So we've had our accommodation upgraded today. We've got our very own bunker for the lads tonight. It's got electricity. Oh. It's got central heating. Very nice. Home for tonight. Yeah. So on the outside you can see where someone's had a shot at it, and then we open it up. It's not gone through. Armoured vehicle there. And on the back you see it's got a little Ukrainian sticker. I think someone's had a pop at that though. But it's lasted, it's doing all right. Yeah. So on the outside you can see where someone's had a shot at it, and then we open it up. It's not gone through. Armoured vehicle there. And on the back you see it's got a little Ukrainian sticker. I think someone's had a pop at that though. But it's lasted, it's doing all right. So this here is how people in the back of the vehicle can shoot out. So it unscrews and pops out. And you can stick your gun through there if you want. Oh, these are Russian helmets. So the helmets are from 1968.
Fashion accessory.
Yeah, there's nothing to that.
No,
that's just steel or something.
Yeah.
It's good for Ukraine though.
No. Why Ukraine? It's Russia.
Yeah, no.
No, but it's good
for the Russians.
Time.
Yeah. Oh, so it's an active warhead.
Little cassette bombs. After boom, flies and then very dangerous. Very. I know.
У нас раздачу делать людям еду. Бля, ну это зачем снимать? Алло.
So we're going into a grey zone now, which is in between the Ukrainian and Russian lines. People are still living here despite pretty much constant bombardment. We weren't allowed to bring our vehicles because there'll be a target.
2 kilometers straight is Russia. Можем вам 5 пакетов дадим? Вот и что. Не, 5, там еще... Там люди, да, еще? Ждут.
So our guides, they're saying we've got to be very quick here. We want to give out as much food as possible to the people. They pre-prepared bags for them. Ryan, I think it's chat. So it's just a very quick drop off and then turn around and go to the next location.
В городе, а тут, блядь, смотри. Давай, поехали, блядь. Дайте мне мать, лысому We're in a town and there is scary. Да гони, смотри, блядь. Но даже и ты помочь не можешь, и темнота твоя мне одному совсем ни к чему. Там. Слушай, братан, хочешь про тебя песню придумал? У меня есть друг.
Стой.
Он так кайфовый.
Бабушка.
Есть, смотри. So we're going further east now.
Да, твое любимое слово? Что это такое, блядь? Вперед, да? Он не ведь просто.
You have to move at speed here so the drones and artillery don't get you.
Надо зигзагами ездить, братан.
Zigzagging.
Доброго дня.
Гуманитарная допомога.
Багажник.
Ты открываешь.
А что, позвать можно?
Ебать ты перепуган.
Еще более построить, прикинь.
So what makes it extra risky here is there's a bounty on Timur's head, as he's a famous rapper in the Kharkiv region. And obviously for us as foreign volunteers, there's a $20,000 reward and bounty for people who get us.
Девчонки, давайте обниматься.
Давайте. Спасибо, ребята.
Тримайте.
Спасибо.
Це буде Україна.
Да, ты еще делаете. Скажу, вы лучше бы нас вывезли куда-то.
Давайте вывезем, Вань. Давайте вывезем. Чего вы плачете?
А куди виїжджати? Та
Да
давайте
есть
вивеземо.
места, куда бежать можно, честно.
У мене сестра живе там за інститут караван. Каже, там вроді такого немає.
Нема, давайте мы...
Fenton, there's another chap who needs some there.
Бабулечка, не давайте вас. Давайте все. Давайте.
Дайте деду пакет.
Вывезем, но сейчас вы не поместите.
Вась, дайте деду
Какой
пакет.
адрес у вас? Скажите мне на камеру, какой у вас адрес, мы приедем вас вывезем.
От ми ось живемо в цьому розбитому домі. Ось.
Дома? Это ваш дом?
Да, от
Братан, а есть пакет у нас сзади еще?
Да, есть.
So I think she's saying some of her family's died in here.
It's их.
Uh-huh.
квартири немає.
Не
І ми
плачь.
нікому не нужні.
Доброго дня.
Тримайте.
Тримайте, доброго дня.
вам. Ну как буде, добре?
А еще один, еще он
Мы ему дадим сейчас.
Все хорошо.
We got a bag there, Fenton, by your feet. We got one.
Один есть. Там еще есть. Через окно давай. Он президент. И сюда загрузите, быстрее.
Спасибо.
Братья, а ты кому ждешь цветочки?
Лени, братуха.
Красавчик, вот это истинная любовь.
There's romance in the Ukraine. He's got some flowers for his girlfriend.
Братуха, на минополе, слышишь? Не, я не ему подарил, я Лене подарил.
Даже это непонятно.
Европа к нам пришла, да?
Сильно.
А, все руки в этой херне.
Да. Так и они еще для моей Оксаны.
See, there's no other vehicles out here.
Для Оксаны, долго. Надо глотку набрать.
Just drop supplies off to the soldiers in the front here.
I need just a video of how he takes it. That's it.
So we just dropped off in Kharkiv again, managed to supply well over 500 people and still with some food left over to go to another village. That was some of the most desperate people I think I've seen this trip, and these are people still with water and electricity, but Kharkiv doesn't have much else. And so when I put a box of trainers down, I was cutting the box open with my knife, and this crowd of old women just swarmed me for the trainers. Unfortunately, one of them nearly got impaled on the knife, which is quite not good at all. Other people were very well behaved, saying thank you, but when you have things like clothing, which there's not really any clothes for sale over here at the moment, at least not in Kharkiv, it's almost like starting a riot, so we had to stop distributing clothes. There's no fair way to distribute clothes, so normally we just put a box down on the side and say, have a look and help yourself, just take one item please. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case this time. You can't just queue up and hand people things because people get upset. It's the fairest way to do it, but yeah, it's tough.
Russian take our village. That village, they are bombing this place. Our military attacked Russian, come back our village. But today, Russian again take our village, and this area is still dangerous because we wait for a new bombing and new attack.
And the cameraman.
So that's a new siren they've got now.